Tout le monde, comment vous allez? J'espère que vous allez bien. So, like I said before, bonjour tout le monde means hello everybody. Comment vous allez? It's how are you? J'espère que vous allez bien means I hope you are fine. So, I hope already some of you now can speak a bit of French if they have been following my lessons. And I still urge you to follow my channel, hit the bell, the subscription bell, so that you can be part of the community and join us in learning French, so that we can be multilingual, since we are living in a globalized world. So students, those who are following, those who have subscribed, those who follow, those who enjoy learning foreign languages, who are following my channel, we continue with our lessons. And in this lesson, I want to continue with the definite and indefinite articles. And this time, I just want to give you some examples so that you can know how to use them. And of course, I'm going to emphasize actually on the way that these articles they react when they are put in front of nouns or of things. So we have already seen the definite articles, and if you have queries, if you have questions, you can always come to the comment section and you can ask your questions and I will give you answers. And even if you want me to go through other parts of French that you have not understood, that you would like to understand, you can just still go to the comment section and I can see what I can do about whatever you ask me. So as we continue with this lesson, let us look at the definite article. And like we had looked at the definite article, we said there's a definite article, there's the masculine singular. So the masculine singular, we say it was le, so it is le. And then we know that when it is when it is before a vowel, the e is removed and an apostrophe is put instead. And even if it is before an H, so the H is always considered silent, so it's like as if the H is not there. So it's always the word that follows is probably a vowel, so that's why we will always put an L apostrophe before the H. So we can see that in the definite articles, and like I told you in French, if you want to say definite article, you say article défini. Article défini. So I think we saw that last time, and you can still hear it. So you can still even repeat after me. Article défini. So we also said even in French, masculine is masculin, then singular is singulier. So here we can see the examples. So in the first row there, we can see the example of words. Now these are concrete examples. For example, you will see, in the on top of there, and then the first line, you'll see le chien. Le chien in French is the dog. So repeat after me. Le chien. Le chien is the dog. So le chien. So you see it is L-E, and then you have chien. It's written C-H-I-E-N. Le chien means the dog. So you see it is masculine singular. Masculine singular. And this means the dog. Then you also have the second example is le poisson. Le poisson is the fish in French. Le poisson. Repeat after me. Le poisson. So poisson, it's written P-O-I-S-S-O-N. Le poisson. And then the third example is le sujet. So it means the subject. Repeat after me. Le sujet. Sujet is written S-U-J-E-T. Le sujet. Then now let's see the use of the L. So we are still on the first lane. Let's see the use of L apostrophe. So when you see the use of the L apostrophe, you will see there it's written l'enfant. L'enfant, you pronounce like that. En is pronounced en. En is also pronounced en. That's why you say l'enfant. So repeat after me, l'enfant. So you will see this L apostrophe. So it means the E has been removed, the E of l'en, because here l'enfant is actually masculine, but it begins with a vowel. So that's why you'll have to put L apostrophe because enfant begins with a vowel. So l'enfant is the kid. Then you have the second example, still with L apostrophe. It is it's actually you pronounce it lan. Lan means the donkey. Repeat after me, lan. Lan. So lan, even if it ends with an E, I said most words that end with an E are masculine. But you see here the donkey, since it is it's the male donkey, it is lan. So it doesn't matter whether it ends with an E, it is actually masculine. Lan. And you will see there's an accent on top of A. So the accents, I told you it was in page 1 we did with the accent. So the accent which is on top of the A, it's what you call accents circumflex. Circumflex. So the circumflex accent. So you can see the accents in page 1 in our course. I talked about the accents. So accents are very important in French. So you always have to put them, because if you don't put them in a word, the word will probably not be correct. Even if you are in an exam, you don't put the accent, you'll get a you will get, it will be a wrong. It will be wrong if you don't put accent. You lose marks. In French, you lose marks if you don't put the accent. So let's get to the third example, still with the L apostrophe. We have there L apostrophe, l'élève, élève. So you see even there we have élève has got two accents. One is the acute and the grave accent. So you have to say l'élève. Repeat after me, l'élève. So l'élève means the pupil, l'élève. So if you're a pupil, you see, je suis un élève. I am a pupil, l'élève. And still we are still now in the first line. Now we are going to see the definite article L, E, or L without apostrophe, because here it is with apostrophe, because we have the H. So like I said, the H, when it is H, is always considered silent. So that's why you see there we have put L apostrophe, and then we say l'homme. Repeat after me, l'homme. L'homme is the man. L'homme. L'homme. The second is l'hôte. L'hôte. You pronounce l'hôte. L'hôte means the host. The host. And you see here it's masculine now. So here we are putting this, l'homme is masculine, even if it ends with an E. A man is masculine now. So l'hôte is masculine. The hôte is masculine. I've even put, if you see the M within brackets, that means masculine. So l'hôte is the host. L'hôtel, the hotel. So repeat after me, l'hôtel. So it is the hotel. So you see it is L apostrophe and then H, and you have hotel. So you have seen now the definite article le, how it is used, because it is masculine. So, and it is LE, it is masculine. But you see, even if a word is masculine but it begins with a vowel, you will put an L with an apostrophe, or when it begins with an H, you will put an L with an apostrophe. All those words there in the first lane, those words that I've given you as example, they are all masculine in French. So you see l'élève, but l'élève, you see there, you say an élève, you can say actually l'élève can be both masculine and feminine in this case, but okay, yeah, I just put it because of the e so that you can know. Because if it was a lady, you will say, you'll still say l'élève, doesn't matter. But when you'll be saying a female led pupil, you'll say une élève. But if it's a masculine, it is un élève, an élève. So anyway, these things you will get used to them as you go along. So let's get to the second line. The second line, we are still in the definite article, feminine this time, singular. So of course when it is before a vowel and before an h. So when you say definite article feminine, article défini féminin singulier, you know it is la. It is la, la. And when it is L apostrophe, is before a vowel or before the H. So let's just go straight to the example. So the first example is la maison. La maison. La maison. You know it's the maison. You repeat. La maison is the house. The second example, la fleur. La fleur. Repeat after me. La fleur means the flower. The third example, la vache. La vache is the cow. The cow. So you see all those words are feminine. So maison, fleur, vache, they're feminine. That's why you put la maison, la fleur, la vache. And still let's go now to we go to the L apostrophe, but with the words that are feminine. So here, for example, we say we continue in the second line, definite article feminine. So there's l'étudiante, l'étudiante. You have to say l'étudiante. That is a female student. So it's the student, l'étudiante. If it was a male student, you will just remove the e. And you don't have to pronounce the T. So you'll say l'étudiant. If I say l'étudiant, it means a male student. So you could even have I could even have put it in there in the first line, but I put élève instead anyway, because so that I can have some richness of vocabulary so that you can get. So l'étudiant, I'll put it in the first line there, l'étudiant. Excuse me, l'étudiant. But here it is l'étudiante. If you put an e after the last consonant, if there's an e, you pronounce the last consonant. So you have to pronounce the t. L'étudiante. If you say l'étudiante, that's a female student. But if you say l'étudiant, that's a male student. Okay, then there's the other example. Now we come to the donkey female. We saw the donkey male. We say it was l'âne. For example, if you want to say a donkey, you say an âne. For example, you want to tell somebody you're a donkey, you say tuer un âne. Tuer un âne means you're a donkey. Tuer un âne, because like I said, an on top there in the first line, l'âne is masculine. But here, l'ânesse, in the second line, l'ânesse is a female donkey. So you say l'ânesse. Repeat after me. L'ânesse means the donkey. Then we have the last example there in the for feminine singular, l'étoile. L'étoile. So you pronounce l'étoile. In French, when O and I meet, it is pronounced like wa. That's why you say that's why MOI is moi. It means me in French. Well, I think you have seen MOI in French. Some of you, MOI means me. You have seen TOI. It means toi. Toi means you. Moi means soi means sort of it's like it refers to the third person, like him. Or it also can mean soi. It means soi là, soi ceci. It means be this, be that. You will see those things afterwards. But anyway, just to show you the pronunciation is here. You say l'étoile. Repeat after me. L'étoile is the star. So now we come to the definite article, still feminine singular, whereby you see you have words that are in French that are feminine, but they start with an H. So you will find we've seen the words that start with an H, but they're masculine. You see, there's no difference. You just it is L apostrophe. It is L apostrophe. So, for example, in the second line here, for for the words that are start with H and they are feminine. You see, for example, you have lotes, because we already saw lot, which was masculine. We have lotes. Lotes. For example, you have to say a steward. Hawa tu aniniwa kwa ndege. You know, the ladies who work in the aeroplane. You say lotes de l'air. L'air means air. So those are those are these ladies that work in the aeroplane. We call them l'hôtesse d'oreille. For example, here we say l'hôtesse. So l'hôtesse, repeat after me, l'hôtesse. So it means the host. So let's continue. So then we have the second example is l'histoire. L'histoire. L'histoire is the history. L'histoire. Histoire. So you see there, histoire is feminine also. So all these words, l'histoire. Then the third one is l'humanité. L'humanité is humanity. So you say l'humanité. L'humanité. So normally words that end with an E and an accent on top, you have to pronounce it. But that's why I said the accent is very important, because there's an accent on top of the E. So that's why you have to you have to learn the accents. You have to know them, because you'll be using them everywhere, because you see them, they're everywhere. They're in Anes, they're in An, they're in Étoile, L'Hôtesse, their accent. The accents are they're everywhere in French, so you will have to get used to them. So l'humanité, you have to pronounce the E, because there's an accent on. That's why the importance of accent. There's an accent on top of the E. So if there was no accent on top of the E, you'll have to say the word will be you'll have pronounced it. You would have pronounced it l'humanite. L'humanite. You not have pronounced it l'humanité. But since there's an accent on top of the E, then you have to say l'humanité. So let's get to the third line. We get to the third line. So we're still in the definite article, but this time we are in the definite article, but it is plural. So article défini pluriel, like you said now, you say article défini pluriel. Pluriel, like I say, it's plural. So then you have, but here I'm putting in the same line. You will see I have put male and female. So les is les, it's pronounced les. Les, it's used both for male and female. There is no different. And also in front of vowels, you will just say les. So for example, there's the first example there is les châteaux. Les châteaux is a masculine. It's plural, because now this is these are many castles. So you see, when you say les châteaux, it means the castles, but they are many. It's not one, so it's plural. The castles. So you see how it is written in French. There you pronounce les châteaux. Then this is masculine. Château is masculine. And les voitures. I put F in brackets. When I put F in brackets, it means the word is feminine. So les voitures. Cars, those are, you say, the cars, but voiture is feminine. So you see here, there's no difference whether it is masculine or whether it is feminine. You just put les. So when it is plural, and even if the word begins with a, even if it begins with a vowel, it will still be just les. Even if it begins with an H, even if I didn't put an example there, but even if the word begins with an H, it will still be les. It still be les. So les, there's no change. You don't remove anything. Even if the words begin with an H, or if it begins with a vowel, there is no there's no difference. There's no difference. So you will just be using les for masculine, feminine, for words beginning with a vowel, for words beginning with begins with H. It is les, les, les. So what you have to be careful is the definite article masculine singular and the definite article feminine singular. That's where you will find that when the word begins with a vowel, you have to remove the E or the A, then you put an apostrophe, and when it begins with a vowel, you remove either the E or the A, whether the word is masculine or feminine. But when it comes to plural, you see, you just say lay. Whether it doesn't matter. Lay, it is lay, lay. And then, like I said, when the words begin with a vowel, like here we use the word idiot, idiot, you see. So you'll have to join. You have to say les idiots, les idiots. And like I always said, when S is joined with the following vowel, which is another word, which is another element, another word, the S sounds like a Z, so it goes like les idiots, les idiots. So repeat after me, les idiots, les idiots. So that is vowel. So yeah, you will see in brackets I've put V, and then M, and then P. So V stands for vowel, M stands for masculine, P stands for plural. So here it means idiot in general, idiot. So les idiots, les idiots. You join les idiots, and you repeat after me, les idiots. Then if it is there's a vowel, and then it's feminine, and it is plural, you will you see there you will pronounce it les idiots, les idiots. You add an E and then S, so you say les idiots. So les idiots, so those are idiots. Those are female idiots. You know, in English there's no difference. Idiots, there's no masculine, it's the same. But in French, you say, if they are masculine, you say les idiots. If it is feminine, c'est les idiots. And I hope you can pronounce that correctly. So let's do that again for the definite article plural. Les châteaux, les châteaux, les châteaux. After me, les voitures, les voitures. Les voitures is cars, like I said, and you see OI there again. When you meet it, you say voix. You have to say les voitures. Becomes the OI makes the sound wa. So you say les voitures. Then last here is les idiots, les idiots, and then les idiotes, les idiotes. So okay, we are done with that. Now let's get to the fourth line. So here we have now arrived at the indefinite article. So singular, male, female. So the indefinite article, if you remember, it is un or une. So un was the indefinite articles, singular, masculine. So here you have un chat, un chat. You say un chat. Repeat after me, un chat, un chat, un chat means a cat. Un livre means a book. Un œuf, un œuf, un œuf means an egg. English, an egg. Un œuf. Un œuf means an egg. So un chat, cat. Un livre, a book. Un œuf, an egg. Repeat after me. Un œuf, un œuf, un œuf, an egg. So let's get to the feminine. So feminine is une chambre, a room. Une chambre. Okay, next, une porte, a door. Une porte, a door. Then the last is une valise, a suitcase. Une valise. Une chambre, une porte, une valise. And now let's look at the indefinite article. If it begins with a vowel, and even it's a masculine, it's masculine singular, it begins with a vowel. You remove nothing. It is going to be an amour. For example, an amour means a love. For example, that's why you say mon amour. Mon amour means if you say mon amour, you see here when you use a possessive M-O-N, you'll say mon amour because it begins with a vowel. So you'll say mon amour. But here you just say an amour. The only thing is you join the N with A. So it becomes ana. An amour. An amour. You join. You don't say un amour, you say an amour. You join the N and the A, so you pronounce it an amour, an amour. So I love. So une étoile also, and it begins with a vowel, female, singular. Une étoile, there's nothing that is removed, it's just it's the same, so it's une étoile. It's that's une étoile, like I said, this we already saw it. It's means a star. Now let's finish the last line, which is the fifth line. It is the fifth line is indefinite article. So in the indefinite article plural. So indefinite article plural. Masculine, both masculine here and feminine. When you have indefinite article plural, you use de. You use de. It is des, and it is de everywhere. So, for example, we have here des gâteaux. Gâteau means cakes. Des cakes. So des gâteaux. Repeat after me. Des gâteaux mean cakes. Des robes. Des robes means dresses. Des robes. Des robes means dresses. And even if the word starts with a vowel, whether it is in masculine, plural, it is going to be des amis, des amis, des amis. So yeah, there's nothing is moved. You don't have to be watch carefully here. And even if it was starts with a vowel, it is feminine and plural. So des amis, des amis. You see, it is the same. You just join the S with the A, which the A of ami. So the sound becomes like a Z. Des amis, des amis. So, well, we have seen the definite articles here. Any more? We have seen how they behave before a noun. That is our before a word, before something, before a noun. Because all those are nouns. So for those who are asking what are nouns, nouns are names of things. You see house, flower, all that, student, donkey, all those things that we have put the articles after the articles. All those are nouns. All those, know those as nouns. So now you have seen how these elements, okay, especially this particular element, this is definite, indefinite article when it is in singular, when it is masculine, when it is feminine, when it is plural. You have seen, now you see exactly how these things behave. Now you know exactly how to use you can use them. So you'll be using them in sentences. You'll see how this thing. And even if you speak in French, you know, you always have to pay attention whether something is feminine or masculine or whether they are in plural, because whatever you're going to put before has to agree with the noun. It has to agree. That's how we say in French. It has to agree. So I think I've come to the end of this lesson. So I urge you to push to push on the button, the button, the bell. Push on the bell so that you can subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I know you know people out there who are learning to learn French, who are eager to learn French, or even actually need to learn French, so that they can maybe integrate into the French society. Don't be afraid to come out and to even ask questions. Don't care whether anybody is laughing at you. Do what you like to do. You know, there are people, haters will always do things so that to make you sound ridiculous. But do the things you like. If you like to learn these languages, do your thing you like. Do the things you like. Never listen to the haters. Don't listen to the naysayers, because the naysayers, they will tell you, oh, you know, you can't do that, it's difficult. Oh, you see, they will always try to the naysayers. Will always, the naysayers, the people who always want to bring you down, you know, they'll tell you that no, well, it's hard, it's not. No, there's nothing of that sort. Even if people laugh at you, you do what you like. And I'll encourage you, especially for those who are in France, to come out. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid, or to go and you know, get to know the language, because if you are living in France, you will need French for working, for everything, for all your day-to-day life. And most important of, I think, even there are people, maybe they are even they want to be naturalized in France. They want, they already have maybe papers, maybe they are the permanent residents, and they would like to be naturalized. I would like to tell them that French, actually, it's a test. There's a test in the French language for those who, not only only for those who even naturalize, even those who are looking for papers, whatever papers you're looking for. Nowadays, there's always some test in the French language, so you have to, you can't go around it. You can't go around it. This one is I'm specifically addressing myself to those who are in France. And they are probably asking whether they should learn French or not. Actually, it's almost like an obligation for you. So don't be afraid to come out. And ask for help, because we have people out here. We have professionals. We have people who can help you if to improve your French. You can practice. You can even put yourself in groups wherever you practice French. You practice, because it is going to be pretty important for you if you're living in France. Okay, for those who are not in France, obviously you can learn this language because you might travel one day. And also, you see, this is one of the most this is an international language, and it's used everywhere in the world. So thank you. Continue subscribing. I'm quite happy because since I activated the channel less than almost a month, actually I've got almost more than 60. I've got almost 60 new subscribers, which is really encouraging, because it seems that the work that I've been doing has not been in vain, because I've seen people have started commenting, and the community is growing steadily. So join us, and let's grow as a community, and let's have fun learning foreign languages. It's quite fun learning foreign languages. Thank you.